Hey everyone, back with another video. This time we're going to talk about something that may be coming this year in 2024. Probably WWDC is what I'm figuring out, but it might change as the release schedule hasn't been released yet from Apple, and it is the low cost MacBook. From our research, we found that people are less likely to buy a new MacBook because of the insane price tag with the base model alone. And let's look at the base model. The base model for the 14-inch is $1,599. $1,600 is what you're looking at for the base model. And that's for the M3, of course. Not the M2, but the M3. That is insanely high considering the MacBook uh, competitor, Chromebooks, and Windows. Windows computers, if you have not known, or if you don't focus that much on technology, I'm going to give you a little perspective on it. Windows computers are around $500 to $700 at most. And that's including either the base model or some upgrades, some amount of upgrades. But $1,599 is what you're looking at for the base MacBook Pro of the 14-inch, of course. The 14-inch that released last year, 2023, with the M3 is $1,500 or $1,600, 599, 600. $1,600 is what you're looking at for the 14-inch base model. And now let's look at it, the 16-inch. If you look at the 16-inch, you are looking at $2,500 for the base model. That is insanely high, considering the fact that these MacBooks are directly competitors with A, Windows, and B, Chromebooks, Chrome OS, which these two competitors are significantly lower than MacBooks. That's where the $700 MacBook comes in to play. The low cost MacBook is targeted towards educational facilities like schools, colleges, and so much more. And college students might be interested in buying the low cost MacBook. According to some speculations, this product might be in the market by June. With WWDC around, June is what they're expecting to be the release date of the low cost MacBook. Now that might be that is a speculation, of course. So don't take me seriously on this, but it might be around June to September time. So you might have to wait a few months before it initially releases, but what you're looking at is basically a competing advantage to MacBook to Chrome OS and Windows. And uh, leakers have already seen and have seen technologies coming in to assemble the low cost MacBook. So the accountant source suggests that while Apple has yet to fully commit to mass production, the low cost Macs they are now more likely than ever to make it into the market because of a sharp fall in iPad and MacBook sales. That is the huge problem that that Apple has in that specter. And so they need those MacBook sales and they need those iPad sales. So, as far as the release date goes, we may be expecting uh, its debut in June of 2024. So, WWDC. If you don't know what WWDC is, Worldwide Developer Conference, that's where Apple talks about all the stuff that they're gonna jam pack release in the year. And so they talk about iOS, WatchOS, and so much more. If you want to check the WWDC out and want to know much more, go watch my other video on that. But let's get into this video right away. So late 2024 to differentiate from the company's existing MacBook Air and Pro lines, and to help the company compete with Google's popular Chromebook models. Yeah, so we haven't gotten what the specifics of the MacBook, low cost MacBook, like keyboard type or screen size or any of that yet. But that is what we're expecting, guys. We're expecting a $700 MacBook Pro, a MacBook that may compete with the Chromebook that most schools have. So let me get this straight. The low cost MacBook is more towards educational departments like schools. If I haven't said it, schools, um, institutions, MIT, these kind of colleges. And so this is a great opportunity for Apple to combat the uh, low revenue streams that they have gotten in the last few years because of poor MacBook sales. And if you want to know more about those sales, I'll make another video about it. But for this video alone, I'm done, y'all. I'll see you on the next one. Peace, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.